Did you get that song?
Oh,
You're on the wrong thing, Barnes, right here.
I see it.
Sorry, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Shelly Live and be lovebird.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Y'all know we be having the most craziest starts of this show trying to get stuff working. And unfortunately, we do not control the Georgia weather.
Okay.
So that's always our difficult part, y'all, trying to start the show with the song on time.
As long as y'all can hear us, we're good.
So how's everybody's Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. We made it the hump day.
Hello, Keith from Ireland.
Oh, hi. Welcome to our podcast.
It's dark. But anywho, hi, Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
All right, y'all, let's jump on into this. So when your exes say, you'll never find anyone like me, what is your response? What's yours?
You think? You think? No, I don't.
I say good.
I don't want to find nobody that's anything like any of my exes. So you're doing me a favor.
I'm like, good. I hope the hell not.
Yeah.
My
Especially
response.
depending on how what kind of situation you left from, honey. It could have been somebody crazy as the devil.
Hi, Keith.
Top of some be like
Renee,
me.
Alicia said, just watch.
Watch me find somebody that's 10 times better.
Better.
You ever notice when you break up with somebody anyway, you trying to find somebody to show off that outdid the one you was with? Every now and then somebody backslides, and they might catch somebody that might be a little bit off from the brand.
Be like, wait till he see me. What this and that. What? Hey, Neil. Neil said, good, because crazy is cheap. Right, Neil. You said about full. Well, I say, good. I hope. Like I said, I hope the hell I don't. Why would I want to go through this twice and tell her that I said, thank you, appreciate you for taking these troubles off my hands? Yes,
unless you break up with somebody and it was really good to you, and you did something crazy,
then that'd be different.
Let you go, and then that'd be different because then you might be saying, damn, I wish he would have these qualities. But if it's something that's toxic and you're like, oh my God, Jesus, let me get away.
Yeah, Keith, go ahead. You can ask us something.
You can ask anything you want on this podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk away, Keith. Talk away. Well, let me say, welcome to our page. You'll know real quick that this is an adult content conversation. We have a strolling kid rumbling by our screen.
Be careful.
That's what happens when you stream from the den. So anyway,
look from the den studio.
Hey, Derek.
But anyway, hey, Derek. Keep doing it big, drunk. Right. Mm-hmm. I heard that so many times. Or you gonna be sorry. You done lost a good man. I was like, where the good man? Where was he at? I want to find him too. Where is he? are women as bad as men sleeping around?
Heck yeah, they're probably worse.
Yeah. Because, you got the stigma that when women do, hey, Sierra, you got the stigma that, women can't do what men do. But the truth of the matter is women do it better when they decide to do it. And your business is not everybody's business. But I don't think a woman should do that, put herself out there like that. But to each his own, if that's what she feel like doing, that's her choice. She can do whatever she wants to do. Men do it all the time.
And women have learned from, Keith, women have learned from men anyway. They're doing exactly what the men are doing. They figure, oh, you're going to do that, I'm going to do double. They trying to triple you nowadays, honey. You cheat, they cheat with 5.
Right. Hey, Tracy. How you doing, lady?
Hey.
So, yeah. So, I don't know. Has anybody ever told you that? That's good.
This is strong. You must be trying to...
Oh, it's
Mine
good
be trying to
me.
get me intoxicated on
Cheers.
Wednesday. Cheers.
Good to me.
Well, like I say that very often to the men that I leave.
He said ladies are better at hiding it, though. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Women are, and that's the thing about when men and women do that. Men always miss a beat. A woman gonna stay on point. She ain't gonna do nothing different. Men deviate from how they work. They start acting funny, get snappy with you, start trying to treat you differently. Mm-hmm. They have all these telltale signs. Whereas a woman, when she get ready to go out and do something, if she's in a relationship with you or whatever, she's not gonna miss a beat because she's not gonna change nothing that she was doing. Nothing.
Very
so that's the differentiation between men and women when they're doing that. Keith said, but the saying goes, if there is no dirty women, there be no dirty men. I ain't never heard that one. Because men been dirty from day one.
No, day one. You know this.
Hey,
Roger.
Roger said, I know goddamn well everyone I have told that to, they agreed later. I wonder, Roger.
I tell people that all the time, Roger.
It's only one me. That's the
miss
truth.
me when I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
And they do come back and say that too, so I know they do.
But once you close that door and the Pandora's box closed, don't come back. It's a wrap. Ain't no more nothing.
It's a done deal.
We can be cool and all that, but don't. Ain't no.
Yeah, we can
else.
always be buddies, but we ain't doing no nookie.
No, we ain't doing that.
It's closed policy.
I thought your grass was green over there on the other side.
Go ahead,
I'll
let you go taste the grass, pick it up and mow it.
All right. My grass is real green, so if it's greener than mine, you go right ahead, knock yourself out.
He said, "Yeah, that's why they."
But why are they? Why are they though? Why do they think about it? I don't understand the question, Keith.
He said it again in another way. That kind of threw us off just a touch. I
don't kind of understand what you were saying. Oh boy,
but all in all, I think at some point, whether you say it or not, everybody has said that at
one point in time.
They have said, "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Mm-hmm. Watch how you treat me." They're gonna say that. They always do. Hey, Cameron.
Okay, here we go. Okay, but anywho, you know me. Read it.
I can't even see it.
It's religious. I just say that. But anywho.
Well, sorry, I can't see it to read it for you.
He said, advise all human beings to seek salvation from their Savior, Jesus Christ. That I also was a Muslim, and I did not know who Christ is. Now that I am one of your servants, Jesus Christ. That's what he said.
Okay, y'all. Bless the yes, bless the podcast for the
Thank you for that, Corral. But anywho, but yeah, I mean, and then you have those ones that you ain't gonna find this, and this. It's so many women after me, and it's this. Well, go ahead, go get them. Nobody's stopping you from that. If that's what you want to do, if that's what floats your boat, go right ahead. And like I said, tell her or them, I said thank you.
Miss me with it. The other topic tonight is when your
ex says to you, "You'll never find anyone like me." What is your response? That's what it's about. Derek said, do you think it has a lot to do with getting turned out by the bad boys first is the problem? Not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily. It could just be, you could just grow apart or disrespect comes into play. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to say that, but like she said, if that person says that to you and you know you had a good dude or a good woman and you messed up, that may be true.
Yeah, you're gonna say it. You're gonna be like, damn, I had a good person. And sometimes you find yourself comparing the other woman to the girl you just had.
Yeah.
A lot of people mess around and do that because they knew what they had wasn't all that bad.
All right.
They just kind of slip sliding away, honey.
Tracy said, I'm wonderful. This is a wonderful topic. I personally think a lot of men think their woman will truly leave for good or keep taking him back. His mind thinks she don't know her worth to get something better, and then boom, one day she's happy. That could be true, Tracy, for real, because
I agree.
you know, the saying goes, my grandma used to say all the time, she said, the more you take a man back, the more he'll love you. But by the time he realizes how much he loves you, you don't love him anymore because you've gotten tired of what he's done and you ready to move on, and then he gonna be sick. I mean, literally sick in his spirit. So you got to be careful how you treat people, because that person is not gonna always be there for you like that. Somebody gonna get tired eventually. Tracy said, never. Derek said, true. Phillips said, exactly. That's the fuffing point.
Okay.
All right. Roger said, I have never cheated on a woman I have been with. I have never hit or abused a woman I have been with. I have always treated a woman good with respect. Oh yes, every last woman I have quit regretted it. They all have came back and said I was a good man and wanted me back. Nope. Well, that could be true, Roger.
But that's fact. A lot of times people go on here and they dip around and they see and then they come back thinking I can rekindle. There is no rekindling going on after you leave. This is a shut door policy.
So you think in Roger's case that you can be too good to a person and they get tired of that sometimes? Like you're not rough enough around the edges.
Rough enough. That's how some women do think. They think like if someone ain't yelling at them or someone's not talking to them crazy, that doesn't make you.
Well, Roger got talking crazy covered. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You do talk off the side.
Roger got that covered. Orlando said, if I wanted you or someone like you, I would have done what it took to keep you. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that. But some people are not equipped to keep you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some people don't have what it takes.
They don't have what it takes. Hi, Stefan.
Hello. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you. But yeah, you just have to, but on the flip side, like, again, like Shirley said, if you got a person that was so good, like Roger said, he did everything that he should have done as a man with the woman and they keep coming back. Well, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And you have to really think about and evaluate what you're leaving as opposed to what you're trying to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what looked good to you is not always good for you.
Yeah, you got to weigh what you're giving up and what you're gaining. Like you just think some people go out here and they cheat and they get somebody that's way worse than what they had. And then when they get over there, I cannot drink that. I'm so hot. And when they get there,
you have a sip.
I don't have to. That's all it takes. I'm over here.
It's 13.9% alcohol.
Oh, I'm about to sweat bullets over.
But listen, y'all buy wine for the alcohol content, not for the flavor. I like for it to taste good too.
You gotta be drinking this hot, strong, whatever.
It's a strawberry margarita, and it's really good from Kroger.
And I'm literally sweating.
I'm sweating because I don't feel good, but I'm all right, y'all.
But yeah, so I think it's just a matter of staying on track, y'all. Y'all better learn how to keep what you got.
Scoot over that way a little bit.
Love what you got. Love what you got.
Yeah, there we go. Caroline moved over.
Love what you got and appreciate what you got.
Love the one you're with.
Sometimes you might have to work out a couple of things.
Sometimes you gotta love the one you're with.
Sometimes you gotta lose to win again.
Okay, Fantasia, you better say it. Well, anywho, like I said, it's only one of me. It's feeling better, Orlando, but it's getting so because Shirley got so many steps and it's making it act up. But
it's always I got something right.
I'm gonna thug it out because that's what I do.
She always does something right.
That's what I do. I'm gonna thug it out. Hi, Randy. He said, I already have a bitch by. No, just kidding. You sound like Ernest earlier.
Oh my gosh, no.
But yeah, I was telling the person, well, if that's what you think and that's how you feel, all right, go ahead. I wish you all the best. Roger said, do you appreciate him, Shirley Live?
Of course I do.
She always talks about how she appreciates you, Roger.
I appreciate you so much. Don't I call you for just about everything? Oh my God, do you really have to ask? And I say thank you like 3,000 times.
She said thank you. Like I say, I love you.
Yes, I do. Very, very
I
appreciative.
say it a lot.
I am.
Mhm.
For everything you fix in my house that goes wrong. You are loved.
And he be on point. He
And
be ready
you be
to
on
come.
point. You
And
know.
y'all, he's very good at what he does. For real. I saw
And
it
he
from my
talked
own
a
eyes.
whole lot of shit.
It wouldn't be Roger if he did.
But it wouldn't be Roger if he
What
didn't.
you laughing about, Derek? But yeah, y'all, you have to when somebody tells you that, prove them right. Well, prove them right and say, I don't want nobody like you. And like Orlando said, if it was that good, you try to work on the one that you had and stay with that person. And that's not
Yeah.
always good either. Because I rather, at this point in my life, I tell anybody, I'm protecting my peace. I don't need no headaches from nobody. So if you got something going on over there, if you got another woman or whatever, I don't want somebody who's got somebody. Stay on over there with that. Because I'm not doing it. I don't have time for that. Roger said, do you love him?
Roger. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. I got loves for you.
Okay. there
That's
you have it.
loves for you, Roger.
Thank
I
you,
got some for you.
Tracy. She said she loves our hair.
Thank you, darling. Hey, KJ.
Hi, CJ.
Oh, CJ. So I told the girl I can't see. I thought it said
Hey, I
KJ.
gave you the little. I gave you the little dollar readers.
I thought it said. I thought it said KJ.
CJ said, "Let go, let God."
Okay.
When I tell you that has gotten me through so much, CJ, let go, let God. Don't even worry about it.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Lay your
But
burdens
if
on
you
me and leave
think
them
about it,
alone."
I'm trying to think about like if I ever let somebody go and actually say, God, I wish I didn't do that.
Let me think about that for you. Let me see. No, well, you did, but then you came back around and got back together.
Yeah.
But the second time around, I know they say it's a third, but the second time around, always a charm either. You know what I'm saying?
That's when somebody knows.
But you're friends, so that's good.
Yeah, you always got to
Good
remain
friends.
friendships. I think friendships are good in breakups. I don't think you should have to hate people.
Let's see. Roger said, Shelly Live, well, love, should have brought your ass home to me last night.
Vonda needed me last night, Roger.
She been doctoring on me, y'all. She tired to
I
take care
have
of
to
me after
take
she
care
got me
of her.
sick.
Don't you hear how she sounds? She's blaming my house for being sick.
CJ said, I did, it works. Absolutely. Orlando said, didn't Shy have a line in their song about that? Kevin Dawes said, happy hump day, ladies. Happy hump day to you, Tig.
Oh, Kevin, congrats on being our top fan for August.
We're going to have to do something special for you, Kevin.
Yes, we're thinking of what
Kevin and Renee. Renee is our female top fan.
Orlando's one. We have quite a
We got a lot, y'all, so we love y'all and everything.
But Kevin took the top for the month of August.
All right, Kevin. Well, thank you, Kevin. Derek said, y'all stay beautiful and blessed. Have to head out. Yep, I let someone go and I miss her. Did you tell her that before she left?
Happens.
And it's coming back to bite you in your ass?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I could say, let's see. He said just have a party. I was about to say that, CJ, just, hey, let it do what it do. Hey, Olan. Now, are you a top fan too, Olan? You live close by, so me and you could meet up and I'll get you a drink. If you got a woman, which I'm sure you probably do, bring her. I'll buy her a couple drinks too.
Yeah, we'll take the women too.
We don't want no problems.
No issues, honey, with these wives and girlfriends. Bring them.
Yeah, bring them on. So what we could do, y'all, on something different, when we get all of our top fans together, depending on where everybody lives, we'll just get together and just go take them to dinner somewhere.
Well, they all live in different states. I can say that.
Some of them do. Orlando is here.
Maybe like the
here,
ones
right?
in Atlanta will do something.
Yeah, and then the one close by me, because she act like she can't drive to North Carolina, y'all. So I guess I'll be doing that by myself, but we have to do this video thing so she could be there or whatever. Unless I get my godson to drive because he don't mind driving.
Yeah.
But anywho, y'all, we're gonna do something special for y'all. Y'all just keep on liking, subscribing, and all that kind of stuff, and helping us with this dream of ours.
And if you have not liked, shared, and subscribed on our channels, please do so tonight. Please, 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 please do so tonight.
And also, we have put the links on all of our pages. So you click the link and it'll take you right to the page so you can like, share, subscribe, and do all that stuff too. So we're trying to make it easy for y'all because, we thugging this. We learning as we go.
And
Which-
great things are happening behind the scenes. Trust and
it
believe. We have a
is.
lot of movement
It
going on,
is.
which is absolutely great. Y'all see, we posted. Vaughn got her first interview tomorrow,
I got to.
which she has 2 back to back, which will air. You'll know because we'll post it on our wall, of course. But hats off to her, y'all.
You're so welcome, Kevin. Yes, y'all. And then also Labor Day weekend, we'll be doing the Brown Brothers Live in Tennessee. So that's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to that because y'all, if y'all haven't tuned into the Brown Brothers, please do. They are some fools.
clowns.
They will
When I
have
tell
you
We are going to clown.
laughing so hard. So we're going to stream live from that as well when we get there too while we're doing that show. So
And we have the guys taking bids on who wants to be in the studio with us. It's so hilarious.
yeah, he's trying to weed them out.
Like, they're trying to pick who's going to be in the studio with. Everybody wants to come in the studio and chill it out and be lover. So watch us as we clown. So,
They want some sugar and spice.
yeah, so we're going to stream it live from our phone as they're streaming live through their podcast. It comes on Pandora, Spotify, YouTube,
iHeartRadio,
Facebook, iHeartRadio,
everywhere.
They port to a lot of platforms.
They're on everything.
But we will be there. We will be in the
They
building.
love us and we love them. So, they look out for us a lot. And, we just want to support them whenever they're trying to do something too. So shout out to the Brown Brothers.
Shout out to the Brown Brothers. Check them out. Check them out on YouTube. These dudes are hilarious.
Oh my God. Y'all have no clue. They are too funny. But anyway, y'all, back to the issue and the topic at hand. So I'm just trying to remember how many times, but I heard that from the same person like a million times. But they always want to come back. I be sitting right where I'm at. I'm like, what
And
you
they be
want?
talking about something. Did I get it? Did you get it together yet? No, I'm still the same. My mouth still works.
And just be like, I said, well, when you gonna have time for me to look for somebody that ain't like you if you don't stop bringing your ass around here?
I don't have anybody that I want to be like anybody, but if
No.
like I said, if I can make a man, honey, I know what he'll be.
I think we as women have to have like maybe 5 or 6 different dudes and pull something from each one
Each
of
guy.
them to make one whole
To make
man
one
as to what you
whole
want.
one as to what you
Because I don't think one man possesses anything anybody wants. Now, a woman can, I believe, but a man, he can't because he's always got a wandering eye. Not to say he's always going to cheat, and ain't nothing wrong with looking. My daddy always say looking is free, it's the touching that costs you.
Yeah, I think looking is good. I think you should always look.
And if I'm with a man, I don't mind if he look and say, damn, she nice looking or whatever, but don't be gawking and staring to the point to where it's
Like, don't be
disrespectful.
disrespectful with it. But if you like
Right.
tap me and say, yo, girl, look, shit, look at that girl, and she's sexy, I might be like, hell yeah, she's sexy. You know what I mean? I'm that thuggish kind of girl.
You remember that time when me and my daughter's father was together and you wasn't with us. And this girl was at the gas station up on South Harrison and wherever it was. But anyways, and I was like, what the hell you looking at? Guess what he said? We up in the light. She way down at the gas station, where the car wash is.
Mm-hmm.
He said, did you see them shoes she had on? I started to slap the shit out of him. I was like, what? If you looking at her, just say you looking at her. Men just say stupid. Hey, Michelle. Orlando said, what would you take from Michelle?
Your style of music and your personality, Orlando. You have a hell of a personality.
He does.
God knows you.
He just always look happy.
You keep me laughing in the morning. Trust me.
Michelle said, I hope to God I don't. Hey, ladies. I know, Michelle.
Hey,
Right. If you had to go back, gather all your exes together in one, and you had to choose one, who would it be? Just one. I think that's a good question, y'all. What about y'all? Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
He said that's what the last said, and voila, you're just like her, the past.
I like
That's a
that.
good one,
I like that.
Sam, you got plenty of time to think. I swear you be coming up with some good shit. You need to start writing this stuff down so we could put it in a little like favorite quotes or something.
I'm telling you.
Did you think about it?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'm trying to think, like, exes. I'd be like, maybe if it was
I
worded
know who.
different. If it was one person I think I did wrong that I owe, like if I was to like owe somebody like to try to get it to work again, I don't want to say his name, but it's one particular dude that I think I just was really ugly with. and he was really good to me. And I know I broke his heart. Like I know.
Do I know?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know who.
Who?
Nobody.
Yeah, no, it's just only
I'm
one
just
guy that I
kidding.
think I just really hurt him, and it wasn't intentional. He moved to LA. Well, he was always in LA, and I was
Oh.
always in Atlanta. And then at the time it was like I had all kinds of people coming in at me. My poor little head was on, but yeah.
Sam said, "There we go, trying to miss potato head somebody." Them men.
No, he was really good. I had told him that, like we're good friends now, but it's just. I just know I hurt him to a degree that was not attractive.
Oh.
And not because I cheated. It's because like when I did, it was so abrupt. Like,
Just
like
like being
it was just like he
typical, you
called
the
me
dog.
and I'm his girlfriend. I'm like, well, I'm dating somebody else.
That sounds about right.
That's how I did it. And it was kind of unattractive, but I was young and I was about that life.
Young and rambunctious.
So yeah, but that's like my
was.
only regret, as far as that. But no, I don't have any. Not anybody that I would want back. No. To fix a situation, that would be the one I would fix. Like not to get back with them, but to let them like I really didn't mean it like that.
Just explain why
But
you did what you did.
At the time, the point in my life where I was,
you weren't ready for
I was all on the
nonsense
scene,
anyway.
honey. Until what I might have been.
She was a girl around town. Not in that way, y'all.
And guess what I left it for?
What?
Andy.
You might have should have stayed with him.
I know. I was like, no,
You
this is what I'm doing now.
I think I want to FaceTime Andy tonight.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Y'all, he hated my
Ooh,
goods.
He hated her.
He hated me.
None of my boyfriends like Vaughn.
Will loves me. He don't like me, but he loves
He
me.
thinks we're lesbians.
Yeah.
My ex-husband thinks me and Vaughn are lesbians, along with my mother, my sister, my aunts,
The
my
whole
uncles, my
family.
cousins.
My sister's friend asked her, and she said she was watching our podcast. She said, I really think they go together.
We
I'm
do.
like-
We really do go together, though. We go
Yeah.
together.
She
Salt and
proposed to
pepper,
me last night, y'all.
as I was taking care of her.
Yeah. She said, I've been doing
But,
this for so long. I
no.
think it's time we just get married.
I think people don't know what friendship looks like, so they have to make it distasteful.
Make
you know what I
it-
mean?
Make
I think
it
if you-
perverted.
Yeah, if I touch her, I'm gay. If I hug her, I'm gay. If I kiss her forehead, I'm gay. No, it means I'm her friend and I love her. Period.
I always
Like,
hug my friends and tell my friends.
and she do. When
I'm
I'm
not closer to you than anybody else, but I'm just saying my other friends, I do. I hug
Yeah,
them sometimes.
I'm very affectionate with my girlfriends, like especially when I love them hard.
I check on them, make sure they're good, especially if they're going through a crisis or something like that.
So I don't understand why people read so
I'm a loyal
stuff.
friend. I really am. Sam
Thank you.
said, broke his heart. He probably only dates white women now. Is that true?
No, actually, he hasn't dated since.
For real? That's been 23 years.
I
24.
know. I know. But,
Hey, big sexy. That's my girl. That's my white chocolate. Big sexy Kim.
Hey,
Kim said that shit done played out. Shit. They say anything. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Okay, Kim, straight to the point.
Girl, me and
You came
Kim used to
in
have
like a
so much
storm.
fun back in the day. Oh my God. My mama had this big green station wagon. When I tell you we had it filled from the front to the back. We had, excuse me, y'all, niggas everywhere in the
Yeah.
car. But I don't know. So that would be just that one.
That's just that one. Yeah, I don't have like
Okay.
nobody else.
I don't think in relationships I have a lot of regrets because I know I was a good person. I'm not saying that I was perfect or anything like that because for one, I don't lie to them. I tell them exactly how I feel, where I'm coming from. If I'm not happy, I'm gonna tell you I'm not happy. If I think, if I'm giving you the opportunity for us to talk about it and try to come to a decision as to where we want to take this relationship, if anywhere, and I give you that chance and you don't take it, then if you decide to stay, that's on you. Because I'm tell you right then, if you want to stay and you don't want me to leave, I'm going to do what I want to do. So you just have to deal with that. That happened to me before. Orlando said, y'all nurture each other and that's beautiful. We do, Orlando.
We do.
I love whole funky ass.
Mhm.
I do. Kim said, left my ass, you always going to be my dog. You know it, girl. You know it.
Yeah.
But,
But people could be, when you think about when you walk away from someone, you're walking away, you're thinking of their qualities. So when someone says you're going to miss me when I'm gone, they had to have brought something to the table that was. So I'm not talking finances. I'm talking about personality, their attitude, their support, how their habits are. They had to have brought something so grand that you just kind of like, damn, she used to do that. Now I know when I'm in a relationship, I'm in it and I do everything that a woman is supposed to do. So I know I'm going to be missed. Like I can bring any of my exes on this podcast and I'm sure they're going to be like, oh no, she's a good girl, because I know how I get down. And when I'm done, I'm done. That's just the problem. Like I don't have this, oh, I'm going to go back and figure it out. I'm going to think about how I'm doing this. So I'm done.
You're right, Tracy. She said, I wouldn't want someone that didn't want me. But you know what, Tracy? You'd be surprised how many people are in relationships and the person has told them straight up, I don't want you, but they so into that person and have lost so much of themselves in that relationship, they don't care as long as that person is around.
Right. And then they start taking all kinds of abuse.
Yeah, it's a self-esteem issue. It's a different type of abuse, mental for one, emotional. Excuse me, it's all types of things. So I'm like you, Tracy. If you let me know or show me that you don't want me or you don't want to be bothered, you ain't got to worry about me. Deuces, I'm gone. Because why would I sit there for my feelings to be constantly hurt? That just don't make sense to me.
But sometimes I think as women, they feel like they can't do anything better. Like, they've gotten some men beat your self-esteem down so bad to the point where you feel in your heart that's all you can do. And if you leave them, there's nothing better. But you have to, I always tell people this, and you hear me say this all the time when I'm talking when I'm by myself, you got to look in the mirror and love yourself more. Mm-hmm. Like,
but literally. You finish. Mm-hmm. What people's problem is, and I tell you this all the time, people think they can change people. Mm-hmm. That's just like when somebody gets married. If you see this person's bad traits that they're showing you before you get married, just because they marry you, it's not going to change. They say, when we get married, that's going to change. No, when you get married, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get worse.
Right. So,
what's my favorite saying? You got to nip that shit in the bud before it happens. And like, if you see something going on or he's disrespectful to you or she's disrespectful, whatever the case may be, you sit them down beforehand and be like, look, I don't like you talking to me like that. So if you want to talk to me, you address me in a different way. And if they keep doing it, they have no intentions on stopping doing that. And that just may be what they're used to, and used to those types of women who accept that or who ratchet enough and like all of that craziness. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, if you don't like something, I always say, let it be known from the beginning.
What you
don't tolerate disrespect from anybody. I don't care who it is. But Tracy said, you are right. When a person knows that, they will try to hurt you because they know the truth. You don't want them. That hurt you in a whole lot of ways, Tracy. They might hurt you just because they don't want you to be with somebody else. Because it's even worse when they don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you.
Right. And you don't want somebody to always, I always tell people to love me to life. You don't want somebody to love you to the point where they want to hurt you. A lot of people lose their lives every year. Tons and tons of women, especially, heads blown off, shot in the face, killed over something just like that. That's what because you can't live without them. There is nobody in the world you cannot live without.
It happened to my cousin just last year.
It's one thing to love you, but it's one thing to love you too much, honey. You don't want somebody to love you to the point where they're crazy.
I don't want you to love me that much. Love me to death.
So not literally to death.
Sam said, how would y'all deal with someone whose drive doesn't match yours regardless of the effort to include them?
That's hard.
What are you saying? How would y'all deal with someone whose drive doesn't match yours, regardless of everything? That's hard to do. And you can motivate a person, Sam, in so many ways. If it's just not in them and they just don't have that determination and drive and ambition that you have, and it just doesn't match, that could be a problem, because you're going to feel like you're always the one but they want to reap from the benefits of it.
Right.
And so when you get a person like that, it makes you think differently. Like, are they with me because they see how I'm crying and how I hustle, or are they with me for me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are they with me because they know they're going to get something? And especially if they know you're the type of person that's going to look out, going to take care of them and do all this other stuff. So you got to be, that's a slippery slope. So, and a person doesn't match your drive all the time, but as long as you put in the effort and you have the potential to do things different, or you trying to help a person in different ways, that could suffice. but don't just be sitting there waiting on me to bust my ass and work my fingers to the bone for you to benefit off everything I've done.
I do.
And you haven't participated in anything that I've tried to do. When I'm telling you, look, if we do this together, this can be X, Y, or Z.
It can go bigger than what it, and if you have that in your corner, if you have somebody that elevates you and you're elevating them, there's no way but up. You see what I'm saying? If you're not tugging at each other and pulling at each other, and it comes like a jealousy, I got this, you got this, I do this better, you got it. That's that could be a bit much.
Yeah, Michelle said, oh, go ahead.
You have to find somebody that matches you.
Yeah. Michelle said, yes, sometimes the heart leaves before the person. You can't make somebody love you. Absolutely not, Michelle.
Hey, Toya.
Hey, Latoya. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
I think it's supposed to be on Toya, right?
Yeah, it is. I got a pain. It's hurting. She said, there's my beautiful ladies. Hold on, y'all.
We're having technical difficulties.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Hello, ladies. Late, but y'all know I'm not missing y'all. Okay. I got this pain that won't go away. It's hurting, y'all.
I think that's the last.
Hey, Monte. But yeah, you can push the button now. He said, I've been getting my own money since I was 12.
I agree.
Yep.
I've
Taught by who? The one and the only. The little bird.
A crazy person that sits right next to me.
Mm-hmm. He said, y'all looking to be a sister wife. Not.
Not.
Whew, Lord. But yeah, you just give what you want to give.
Yeah, then you won't be telling somebody what you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, because you're gonna still be with them.
Right.
Miss them when they're gone. But like I said, people like to go out there and test them waters, honey.
They do.
Them waters ain't always great.
Mm-hmm. Sure right.
But you shouldn't stop somebody who want to test them. Let them go. Let them go. If you know you've given all you can give and you've done all the best you can, let them
That's
go.
all you can do.
Don't cry. Don't shed no tears. Don't be running them down. Don't call their phone. Don't do that what you're doing kind of thing. Just let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be.
Yep.
It works itself out accordingly.
You should never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, make a person think or feel like they're more important than yourself to you. And like she said, you have to love yourself first before you try to love somebody else. And don't let a person break you to that degree to where you feel like, you putting that person before you all the time and they never make an effort to put you first.
Because we tend to do that.
What was hilarious, Sam? What part? We say so much.
She's constantly clowning.
I like to laugh. And
I just piggyback off of her insanity.
Here she go trying to make me look crazy again.
Who y'all think is crazy?
Hey, Tamaya.
Hey, Tamaya.
But yeah, you have to, I just say, listen, if you like it, I love it. If you think there's something better out there, then by all means, knock yourself out and go try to find it.
For yourself.
Monte said, I'm one of a kind. Most women I ever been with still would be with me, I believe. Yeah, because you're a good guy, Monte.
If you're decent and somebody walk away from you, and then it depends on also the reason why you break up.
And he knows how to treat women.
A woman.
You know what I'm saying? He knows how to treat women. So he'll be talking crazy, calling them out their names and all that stuff. But when he done with you, he done with you.
That's how it
should be.
That's the problem. Is people
I tell you, I don't backtrack.
They want to slide back, slide forward, slide back.
That's how long we've been together, Sam. This is my boo thing. He said we're answering in unison.
I know.
We do that a lot. Hey, Dwayne, how are you, darling? But yeah, so Dwayne, have you ever told somebody that?
Hey, Dwayne. Have you ever told somebody they're going to miss you
You'll
when you're
never
gone?
find somebody like me.
I honestly believe everybody on this podcast has said that one time or the other. Because it's something that just kind of rolls off your tongue, especially in a breakup.
Say, good luck.
You'd be like, oh, you ain't never going to find somebody who act like I do.
And every time they say that, you know what I say? I hope I don't.
That depends on, once again, how you left.
No.
If it's
you already
crazy.
know, so I hope I don't. You already know. He said, nah. Mm-hmm.
No.
No, I mean, I don't think I've said that to anybody.
But
I say you'll miss me when I'm gone, but I don't say you'll never find somebody like me. I say you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
ain't it
That's
about
what
the
I
same
say.
thing?
No, you miss me when I'm gone. Ain't telling somebody you'll never find somebody like me.
That, to me,
I could be going down the street and you miss me.
dear God, she's killing me softly.
He said, I've never thought it for sure. Okay. All right.
Well,
But no,
yeah,
I just say,
Hmm.
I don't know, girl. To each his own. But
Hmm.
evidently, if you was that great, I wouldn't want to lose you.
You wouldn't
in the
want to
first
leave.
place.
You're not leaving something that's good. I keep telling people that no one's going to leave somebody that's great to them. They have to be lacking some things. Probably a lot of things they're lacking.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's why when you meet somebody, you got to meet all their characters.
I don't want to meet their characters. I want to meet the real person from the beginning. Don't be sending representatives or spokesmen and none of that stuff. Bring yourself, period. But people don't do
No,
that.
people don't do that.
They don't do that. But
They
I'm
bring
just
all
saying.
kinds of representatives.
They do.
You've been to meet 5 of them. You're like, who is this one today? We can't even say your name. What's the
Say tall. Say tall for years for all.
We have to go back and translate that after the show.
Why you looking at? Now that's how I be looking at you. I see it.
Oh my God. She is over here doing the most.
I can't breathe.
She can't breathe, y'all. Now she's having
Palpitations.
palpitations. I keep telling her she's going through
I have
menopause and she don't
palpitations.
want to listen to me. And then she's drinking this toxic wine,
That don't
this
have
toxic
nothing to do
whatever
with
we're
nothing.
drinking.
But anyway, y'all, just So what do you think about that?
About
So what if you had one of those that came? Hold on, Michelle, I'm gonna get to your comment. Had one of those guys come out and said, I'm really messed up. I just think, we should try again and rekindle so I could show you who I really am and how I should have treated you the first time and all that kind of stuff. What would you do?
no.
At this point in your life, you say no. But
Maybe when I was young, you
Yeah.
might have got me on a rebound, but not now. Probably from the time I was 30 to now. No.
Michelle said sometimes people will tell you that you're never going to find anyone else like them to get you to stay. It's a psychological thing. I've never told anyone that because there's someone for everybody. Yeah, that's true too, Michelle. And Kevin said, I don't think I've ever said that before.
It's like someone's gonna miss you when you're gone, Kevin. That's the part. Like when y'all say you think you never said it before, like we're kind of lost in what part. The part you're talking.
That's what I've said. I've never told anybody, you ain't gonna never find nobody like me. I say there's only one me, which is true.
There's only
There
one
is
of
only one
everybody.
me.
You may find some qualities that the
Right.
person may have, like the next person, but it might not be, some qualities. Everybody takes some qualities from something. You might compare qualities, I think.
And then that go back to you when you just said, or they'll be with somebody and be like, dang, and thinking about everything that you did while they're with the new person.
Right. And there are those that do that because when you let one of your exes go and their girlfriends start calling you, you know what the problem is already, right?
Monte say, ain't nobody got time for a sequel. That's a good one.
But it's true.
Yeah,
It's so true. Like
it
they'll start calling you,
is.
asking you, what did you do when he was doing this? Girl, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I didn't have time to worry
either.
about it,
Look,
right.
I didn't know my damn self. That's why I told you, leave him where it was at.
Ain't nobody got time for that, honey. Sam said, some people do grow after losing someone that was more important to their lives than they realize. Yeah, they do sometimes, Sam, because, and then that's because they didn't take the time to know the person like they should have either. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They just had the snippet, the bits and pieces and saw what they wanted to see, and then they didn't look past what irritated them. So they want to go on to the next thing when they should have just took the time and got to know that person. And, because everybody has flaws. Nobody's without them.
Right.
So, and just like, people always, like you hear me say all the time, people always want to change you, but they don't want to change things about themselves. So if you don't want to change anything about yourself, why you want to change everything about me? Because I see a whole lot of messed up stuff on you, but I deal with it.
Yeah,
Excuse
exactly.
me. So, That's double-sided. People do that a lot. Now I've run into that quite a bit, where people want to change. You should tone this down, or you should do. No, this is what you get. I told you that from the beginning. What you see is what you get.
And I don't think you have the right. If you meet somebody a certain kind of way and they're telling you this is really who they are, I don't think you have the right to go in there and try to change them.
Yeah.
If I tell you I got a bad attitude, I got a sharp mouth, I'm very friendly, I get irritated by this, that's probably what you're gonna get. Now you can't come in there and just be all of a sudden wanting to say all kinds of extra stuff because you ain't got nothing else to do. That's not how this works here.
Hey, Junior. He
He
said, yes, preach. Have either one of you ever had that experience and change? Yeah, listen, I can compromise, but changing who I am to appease somebody, I will not do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because like I just said, I told you from the beginning, what you see is what you get. Now, granted, we don't like everything about everybody we're with, but that's where compromise comes in. I was like, well, if you don't like that, let's say if they say you curse too much. Okay, I like to curse. So since you don't like it, I'm not going to embarrass you, but I'll tone it down. But I told you that's who I am when I met you. This is like I could say, I don't like the way you chew gum, or you be smacking when you eat. Stop that.
I can hear your chips crunching when you chew it. I can't stand it. I'm going to tell you that right now. That drives me freaking crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I don't like it, when you eating, I can leave and go in the other room, or you can say like, "Well, you know how I eat. I'm about to eat these chips. I'm gonna try to not eat like that, but this is what I do." But if you just keep telling the person, they already told you this. You already know this from the gate. So why are you gonna keep badgering a person, getting mad, getting an attitude, and all this stuff? When you know this is what this person is gonna do every single time, you have the option to deal with that small thing,
or just be done.
With it and be like, "Here he go with this." And go on about your day. And then, y'all back cool, because that's something small, when you look at the big picture of things. You know what I'm saying? That's a minor thing. Hold on.
Sam.
Wait a minute, somebody else say something. Hey, Scott. He said, that's beautiful. Sam said, I'm honestly the luckiest guy in the world to have been blessed with my wife. I'm more than two handfuls. I bet you are, Sam. And I hope that, and I'm glad that you appreciate her. You just make sure you tell her how much you appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times
you should.
Men or tell their boys like, man, I got a good woman. I got this, I got that. But he never, ever tells you that.
Right.
Or you got to go out somewhere to get compliments for somebody to tell you
to say you're pretty. And sometimes it don't make a difference. You can have 5,000 people telling you you're beautiful, and the one dude that you want to say it to you don't never say it, and it's like your whole world falls apart because that person matters. Right. So that you hear it all the time. Like people say to me and Vaughn, y'all got all kinds of people on y'all cast saying y'all pretty, y'all this, y'all that, y'all that. We hear that, but at the same breath, if it's not what you want, it's just somebody telling you pretty.
Until it comes from the person that you want it to come from, we appreciate it, but as women, but it doesn't mean as much.
It's not like your husband saying it or your boyfriend saying it. It's just somebody just saying you pretty.
Right. Let's see what he said. Okay, he was. Kevin said, I'm me. What you see is what you get. No need to be someone I'm not. Too much work to keep the lies going. What happens in the dark will always come to light. Just be you. Absolute, Kevin. That's me. I say that all the time. Scott said sense. Sam said every day. Good. Hey, Howard.
Hey, Howard.
Hope you're doing well this evening. Quisa said, I hope to God I don't, especially if I don't want to stay with your ass to begin with. Okay. Right. And that's another thing. Stop wasting people's time. Like, time is valuable, and it's also the one thing you can't get back. The last 5 minutes is gone. We can't do nothing about that. Right. So why spend years and years and years, which I've done, on somebody to do the same thing that they were doing, and you look back, all that time is wasted when you could have been with somebody who actually would have appreciated you and done all the stuff that they were supposed to do in order to keep you and y'all make each other happy. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're all responsible for our own happiness, but if you're happy already and then you got that person that's trying to make you happy too, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Because, you can't go into a relationship with somebody saying, I just want you to make me happy. No, you have to make
You gotta
yourself,
make yourself
happy first. Because to you and to that person, happiness may mean two different things to you. You could be happy that you just got a roof over your head. You can come home and turn the TV on.
Right, and that's your
and
happiness.
That makes you happy. But you might come home and hate the TV on, don't want to hear no noise.
Don't want to hear no noise. Two different
So there
things.
you go. You got a conflict already. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what happiness is to you. Okay. Scott said, I have a daughter that came out recently and told her I didn't care. Find someone that treats you right. Okay. And that should be love. Listen, love is love. You know, it shouldn't matter where it comes from because, you know, people got these, you know, turn their kids away because, you know, they come out or this. And you already in the back of your mind kind of have an inkling that, you know, your kid got something going on with them and they just afraid. That's why you should always have that open door policy. No matter what your child does, let that child know that you love them. It's a sexual preference. It's not the end of the world. Right. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't turn your back on your child regardless of what they want, because at the end of the day, like I just said, their happiness is their happiness
to them. Yeah, you can't.
You may not like it.
You're not the judge of the jury,
right? We don't like everything our kids do. Shit, as parents, they don't like everything we do, but they love us the same, and that's what you should do to your child. And you know, people that so quick to throw their kids away because of religious beliefs and all that stuff, because of their sexuality and stuff. That's not how it's supposed to be. And you know, we've been taught, you know, man's supposed to be the woman, blah, 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 blah. That's just not the way it is. And since the beginning of time, that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? So love your child for who they are, not because of who they want to sleep with, what gender it is. It just don't make sense to me.
And you might not agree, but that it's still not your battle.
Agree to disagree. And then you have your child committing suicide because you've turned them away and they don't have anybody to talk to about what their sexuality is. Anywho, that's right. But Scott, you should just, as long as they treat her right, that's all that should matters. And love her for who she is. Junior said, so are you both for real compromising? Hold on, y'all. Let me go back up. I can't skip away. So are you both for real compromising people that will give or take without feeling you give too much? You should compromise. And if you don't want something, you should communicate that to the person. Look, if the person is real jealous, if the person is insecure, if the person is ungrateful, ungratefulness can be changed. But when a person is insecure and they're jealous, you stuck, because that's who they are. Because whether they're with you or somebody else, they're still going to be that way with the next person. And that's not a you problem. That's a their problem. You know what I'm saying? Right. That has nothing to do with you. And you could be doing everything right. If they're insecure and they're jealous, that's just what it is. You could be up under them 24/7. Answer your phone. Who is that on your phone?
Why
you just talking too low. That wasn't. Ain't nobody got time for that. But you tell the person, look, I can't change that. I hate you feel that way, and I don't want to, and I'm not doing anything to make you feel this way. That's something that you need to work on for yourself. But don't let that problem become your problem, because that's their problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't change that in nobody. And want to call you every 5 seconds just to see what you're doing.
What street you on?
And,
what corner you going to?
And every time you going out the door, they got a problem. Or just say, for instance, they saw a person that you used to date, or the women that you used to date, and what they look like.
And then they intimidated. Now all of a sudden they got a bigger issue than what they had before.
Everybody don't look the same. Is she prettier than you? So what? She just prettier than you.
Right.
And that's just the case. But you're not with that person anymore. You're with her or him. So that shouldn't even matter. But like I said, that's the issue that they have to work on themselves. But I will say, I ain't gonna keep sitting there trying to make you feel better about how you feel when I told you, look, I ain't doing nothing. This is what it is. And you keep wanting to go on and on and on about it. I'm gonna tell you, listen here. If you're gonna keep doing that, we can go ahead and be friends. And we can do that until you get your issue, under control, because I can't keep dealing with this, because they start stressing you out after a while. Right. And you having to keep defending what you're not doing. That's the shit I hate. Why should I have to defend something that I'm not doing? Like you said yesterday or the day before, If I tell you I'm going to Kroger and I end up at the mall, I'm not going to call you 5 minutes.
Every
Well,
minute.
Kroger
I'm
was
over
full, so I
here.
went
I'm
to the
over there.
mall. So now the mall closed. I'm on my way back home. Who wants to do that?
That takes a lot of energy.
I ain't finna do all that. Kevin said facts. Hey, Benel. Good morning, ladies from South Africa. Hello, South Africa. Go ahead, do your voice.
Welcome to the podcast. We really appreciate you coming to the show today. We love to have you on our podcast. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you. And tune again on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thank you. Now we just playing, y'all. We do this all the
We
time.
do this all the time.
Scott said, I started watching your show to kind of have fun, but now I love hearing your thoughts. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And Junior, anytime you need advice, Heckle and Jekyll right here. We got your back.
We got your cover.
Hi, Ronald.
Hey, Ronald.
You know we love you, Junior. Mm-hmm. Oh, that medicine's starting to work a little bit. Thank you, Lord. You're going to make me some more hot tea.
Oh, Lord, she's driving me crazy, y'all. Come get her. Jesus, take the whole
Take care of me.
half of the wheel.
but no, you can't just keep on being the same way all the time and expect to keep somebody and then expect that person to keep putting up with that because you have your insecurities.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of people insecure.
That's draining.
Yeah.
It's draining.
There's a lot of people insecure.
And you know, people can drain your energy for real. Scott said, can a person withhold sex for too long? Yeah, they can. Yeah. Especially if you are a sexual person, you know what I mean? And sometimes it needs to be withheld because if you got other issues, I think sex can complicate a lot of that.
Right.
Just say that you're in between wanting to stay and saying and calling it quits. And if you keep throwing sex into the equation, somebody's going to get just the act confused with you trying to work something out if you don't communicate that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people, sex is just sex. That's just what it is.
I don't think nothing of it.
They don't think nothing else about it. It's just what it is. Sam said, don't be turning over your phone and putting it on silent, constantly texting and then not answer mine, but say I'm insecure. Right.
Don't I say that all the time with these guys? You go up with them.
Hates
I hate it.
when somebody turns their
I would
phone
probably
face
walk
down.
off on a date if somebody does that. I think there's nothing you should be hiding in your phone. First of all, anybody that calls you, that's your damn phone. Period. I wish I might turn my phone over right now. I don't even got a password. You pick that motherfucker up, you deserve to see whatever the hell's in it.
What'd you say? That's another $50.
No, the bet was off. I will not pay your ass again. I'm so
That's
serious about that. I think
$50.
it's under my skin because I'm like, what are you hiding that's so big on your phone? It's retarded.
No, when you got somebody I turn my phone over by habit. Even when I'm in the house and it's just me and my kids. When I got my phone, I turn my phone over. It's not that I'm hiding anything because I'm not. Like you said, it's my phone. I pay my phone bill. So, and number two, you can't control who calls your phone at the time that they're calling.
Right. And I'm
So don't sit there because you right here, my phone is turned up and I might look at it. And if I don't want to answer, I don't answer. I might not want to talk to that person at that time and then wait 2, 3, 4 weeks later to say, so, well, when you sit down, you turned your phone over. If you got, and you tell anybody this, I'm like this. If you don't address that shit right then, don't come to me asking me about it later because guess what? I'm going to tell you, well, if you felt like that, you should have said it then. Why you wait so long or wait till you think.
To get all in your spirit.
Yeah, like, don't do that. And you don't know.
Ass.
And if I didn't answer the phone, what are you mad for anyway? It's not because I'm hiding, not wanting to talk in front of you.
If you want to answer, then you answer.
Yeah, right. I didn't want to talk to that person at the time that they called.
You want that bad, you pick up the damn phone.
That part. Sam said, sorry, Sam. David said, Law, if I found someone else like my ex, I would kill myself execution style and let the police try to solve that shit.
Are you serious?
Don't do it, David. And Julia said, I love and appreciate you both. Ain't that sweet? Well, come take us to dinner tomorrow, then. That you love us so much.
Mm-hmm.
Sam said, I've seen this play out and it's not good. Ronald said, you hold it too long just to say next.
Okay.
Okay, Ronald.
And when you see situations going south anyway, you already know when a situation has come to a head. And then you won't be saying like, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You ain't gonna miss me because you're gonna be gone. Sometimes you just gotta be gone. You can feel it. You know when some stuff is toxic.
You know when you're tired.
And you know when you're tired.
Sam said, V, we know you a retired pimp.
Okay, I
Lies.
tell her that all the time.
Lies. I am not.
I say it all the time.
I'm just me and I keeps it real. And that's another thing. People always say, put it on the table, tell me the truth, keep it real. But when you keep it real, you're being too real and they can't handle the truth.
Mm-hmm. Like that movie, you can't handle the truth.
And that's true.
Some people can't handle the truth,
telling
baby.
you for
They
real,
be in their feelings.
Well, I'm honest to a fault. I'm going to tell you because I don't have time to be sugarcoated.
But in their feelings.
And it's not, and I know that sometimes when I say things, my delivery is bad. I know that. And I've been working on it.
I'm terrible with that.
Yeah.
My delivery is bad.
No, but and when people say, well, I didn't the way I said it, most of the time I do mean it how I said it, but sometimes it could come off a different way. But then I'll go back and say, well, I didn't mean it the way I said it. You just took it wrong, or you misinterpreted what I was trying to say. And then I will try to explain that to you, but I'm not going to keep sitting there trying to go back and forth with you to explain.
Everything I say be wrong. Trust me, 'cause I have a very sarcastic mouth.
She got a smart ass mouth, y'all.
And I'm very nonchalant. So it's like something that may rattle your feathers. I might be like, oh, well, I asked you to do that and it's just not done yet. And I might have a little twitch to the end of it. That might get to you.
Don't get off her couch and don't fluff her pillows back.
Don't get off my couch.
You
don't
finna
fluff
get
my
shot.
pillows. Don't not sweep the floor. Don't leave dishes in the sink. I get frazzled by certain things. Certain things. I tell you though, if I tell you these things are going to bother me, you should know. Don't get on my bed and don't make it. If you're the last person out the bed, make the goddamn bed.
I make my bed as soon as I get up. I hate that. Scott said, I'll give my phone to my wife whenever she asks, am I whooped? No, it just keep trouble down, because if you've been giving it to her and then all of a sudden you don't want to give it to her anymore,
baby,
then that's going to throw suspicion into your relationship. Who wants that when you don't have to have it?
Mm-hmm.
He said, no lock on it. If you're married, you shouldn't have a lock on your phone, and your spouse should be able to answer your phone if they want to. That's just me. I think they should.
I say if my phone rings, if it's ringing and it's disturbing you, pick it up.
Yeah. Ronald said the truth will get people killed. That's true, Ronald. Sometimes, especially if, like I said, if they can't handle the truth. Because I'm going to just tell you, I ain't sugarcoating shit. David said, when did we get to the point where a damn phone dictates our relationships?
When we start texting and breaking up with people.
Breakup happens over passwords, DMs, and all this new mess. That's true.
And texts can be misconstrued. Everybody that texts me says baby, sugar, love. These are words we use commonly that doesn't really mean anything anymore. I mean, I talk to my staff like that. I'm like, okay, hon, I got you, babe. But people take words and make them way bigger than what they are, especially in Texas.
Fluff your pillows back.
Yes, it's a.
No, Scott. He said, is it ever okay for a spouse to hit each other?
No.
Unless you in the bedroom having foreplay or some kinky shit. Absolutely
snapping
not.
each other around just to be hit. No, because when and I always say this, I'm not saying this for men or women. Like, if a woman hits a man, she deserves to get her ass hit back.
Yep.
If a man hits a woman, then he deserves to get hit back too. You just don't go hitting folks. No damn. If you don't want nobody hit you, you don't put your hands on nobody.
That's right.
Do not agree with women hitting men and thinking they supposed to just walk away and then holler, oh my God, he hit me. If you hit somebody,
my mama
don't hit no damn body.
My mama used to tell women, if you don't want your girls, what she say, if you don't want my boys to hit your girls, tell your girls don't hit my boys.
Right, don't hit them. If you keep your hands to yourself, but if it gets to that point where you're hitting anybody anyway, walk away.
It's time to go, because eventually it's gonna get worse.
Because one hit's gonna lead to the next. They might nudge you like that one time, the next time they nudge you like that upside your head, next time they slapping you upside
I'm
your
about to
head.
say, all right now, bitch, don't do that no more.
They're doing all kinds of stuff, and then before you know it, they're punching you in your eye. If they see what they can get away with. It's the same with the woman. She
Trying you,
push on you, and you keep walking away saying, "I don't want to deal with that," and then they keep doing it. After you gonna turn around and say, "Look,"
because you're right. They be sizing you up to see what you're
how
gonna
much
do.
you're gonna take. No, take it from somebody who knows. Don't do it.
I
It's
don't
not
play like
worth it.
that. I don't play like that because if you hit me wrong, it's gonna be some problems.
She's crazy.
No, it's like you said.
No, but you gotta admit
would
that.
you do
I would
that?
say you have to nip that in the bud from the beginning. If somebody has a bad temper, that's probably not going to change. You just don't want the person with the bad temper taking their temper out on you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? There's people who have very bad tempers. It's just from A to Z, just like that. And you can't. And if you know you're not the kind of person that receives that, don't even get involved with someone whose attitude is like that, because it's going to become a problem down the road.
Eventually. Scott said, "What if your wife's friend sends you a nude picture? What should I do?" First of all, it ain't your wife's friend. Secondly, you should show it to your wife to let her know what kind of so-called friends she's got. And then I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say. No, that's a negative. Don't do that. But you should definitely let your wife know that.
Yeah,
you should show it to
trifling
her.
altogether.
And why her friend even got your phone number? I'm just saying.
Yeah, some friends do have people's phone numbers.
I mean, yeah, but you know what kind of friends? Yeah, that's inappropriate on so many levels. So that's, if you ask me what you should do that. You should
show
tell
it to
her,
your wife and say, "Yo,
wait a minute now. Have you flirted with the friend before?" So obviously she's flirted with you, but have you reciprocated in that, or let her know that it was okay for her to be trying you like that? You got to look at it different ways, because evidently you did something to make her feel comfortable enough to send you that picture.
Right.
You said something, you made a little gesture, you know, some kind of little something you did to make her feel like it's cool for her to do that. But I'm telling you, for your own good, you better let your wife know, because if she finds out on her own or finds out a different way, she's going to think that y'all had something going on, and it's going to be worse. It's going to cause some major problems. I'm just telling you. Kevin said,
came on this hour.
Keep your hands to yourself, and please keep your hands off my face. More to come back. Okay, Kevin. Sam said, hit me and can't fight, dog walk. But I don't hit women under any circumstances. That's good, Sam. You should. And if you get to that point,
leave.
Yeah, leave, and you got to constantly argue with this person, and it's always a battle. It's time to go. It's time to call that quits, because life is too short to be going through all that kind of stuff.
We're going to take these last comments and we're going to wrap it up, y'all, because we know we always go over
study.
this hour. And Vanna has to study for her interview tomorrow.
David said, sadly, some women equate that with love, and they actually initiate that behavior. We talked about that the other day, David, how some women don't feel like the man cares about her if he's not yelling at her, degrading her, putting his hands on her. Which, for the life of me, I can't understand that concept. Like, what makes you think if you knocking my back off, going upside my head, you love me? That's just crazy. Scott said, kind of. Kevin said, Scott, tell her to send it to me. Okay, all right, we're gonna take Michelle in this last one. Michelle said, my problem is not with the cheating when it comes to my phone. I just don't like for people being nosy. If my phone is ringing, what are you looking at my phone for? Right. My phone is in my purse. Don't be digging in my purse. You're right, Michelle. That's because they're looking for something. They're looking for trouble.
Yeah, you know the difference with somebody that's picking. If my phone is ringing and rung 12 times and the same person's calling, obviously it must be an emergency. If I ain't in the room, don't come running down the hall, bring my phone, and answer the damn thing if it's ringing that seriously and it's bothering you. Because half the time it's not even with me. So no, just do what you got to do if it eases you. But then there's people who look for things in a phone.
Scott, David said, no. Don't show her that picture. Delete that, then inform your wife that her friend is scandalous, because you may get your ass kicked badly. Well, on that note, David, the wife may not believe it, because he may not like her, or he might have said something derogatory about the friend to the wife, and she may say, "You just saying that because you don't like her." She wouldn't do nothing like that.
Show the
So
picture
you
to
need
your
to
damn
show.
wife.
He needs to show her that picture. I would want to see it because I want to know what type of person
she
what
is,
kind of
and
snake
why
I'm dealing
would
with.
she send it anyway?
He said, "You lady, thank you, Scott. You ladies are awesome. Please keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you
Scott.
for
We
joining
appreciate
us tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow at 8:00 too.
Hey,
Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. I might need to call you here in a little bit, just to get a couple of pointers and see. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, Sam. Peace and blessings. May they both be as bountiful as y'all are beautiful. Thank you. That's
Thank
sweet,
you. We
Sam.
appreciate it.
Kevin said, "Great show. Have a great night." Well, thank
You
you,
do the
y'all.
same. Thank y'all.
And like I said, we've posted the links. It ain't plugged up. Plug it in real quick because it's gonna die. Well, we've put the links to each platform on our pages. Ravonda Bird, Shelly Live and V Love Bird, and the Shelly Live page, to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and of course you're here on Facebook. So y'all click those links, like, share, subscribe. Keep on following us. Keep on supporting us. We've reached over 100 subscribers on YouTube.
100 plus. 100 plus.
I said over 100 because that's a hard nut to crack, and we cracked it. As hard as her head is. You see that? That's what we needed the whole time to plug it up. See how bright it got. So we gotta go a whole nother hour. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta do somebody's job tonight.
But yeah, so y'all keep on, supporting us. We really
Hey, Donnie.
love, hey, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
We really love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. And like we said, we're gonna do something special for our top fans. We don't know what it is yet, so we'll let y'all know when we start working on that. Donnie said, "My wife sent me a nude pic. I would think it was a setup." But anyway, like I said, y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will be posting the interviews that I do
on all the platforms.
On all the platforms when they become available.
Please go on Dreamspire TV. That is the network that we do our media work for, along with other people that we just get involved with. But of course, we keep everything on our pages, Shelly Live and V Love Bird page. We hit it up on our Instagram. We hit it up on Twitter. On all our platforms, trust me, we're posting. This is an everyday job.
It's a hustle.
Yeah, but please check out Dreamspire TV. Go to their website. Look at what they do. It's a growing, fast pace.
And we're also going to post those links on our pages as well,
so you can get to them. You just make sure follow us, rock with us. We vibe with y'all. Y'all gotta follow.
We love y'all. Well, anywho, y'all, we're going to tell you guys good night because, like I said, good night, Orlando. I have to go study.
I have to work.
She has to work. She's going to be burning the midnight oil again.
Yes, again.
So anyway, she got her toilet fixed and all that stuff, which is great.
And everything is great and gravy. My house is back in order. Thank you, God.
Even her.
Even my head.
Why are you so hot?
Because I'm drinking alcohol.
She got a fever, y'all.
Anyway, this is Shelly Live and V Love Bird. Y'all loving life, loving what we do. And as always, get to the thing, which the sound.
All right. Good night, y'all. We love y'all.
Good night. Good night.
See you tomorrow
at 8 o'clock. Same time, same place. Mwah. You didn't play the song. Like ending the broadcast.
You pointed at that. That's
no,
why I can't see. I'm trying to get my visions right. Sorry, y'all.
We do this all the time.
No,
they know us by now.
Don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Don't want no
Live
fake love,
and V Love Bird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on a dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Live and V Love Bird.